Hi, this is Instar57. I just got done feeding my pink-toed tarantula. I threw in a couple crickets. One is underneath it, and he grabbed, she grabbed the first one. She has another one underneath her right now, and I'm sure when it moves, she's gonna find it. So let's see what happens. She's getting the first one secured. Okay, she found the second one. And it looks like she's grabbed that one. This is Pinky. It's an Antilles Pink-Toed. They live in the Caribbean, island of Martinique, south into the northern part of South America. And I'm sure this is a female. She's got a large abdomen, which is the back part, and also she's a fairly good sized tarantula. Most of your males are smaller and have smaller abdomens. So what she's doing right now, I haven't fed her for about a week, and she's pretty hungry, so I did put two crickets in there, and she managed to grab both of them, which they will do on occasion. And she's repairing her web. Actually, that's what she was doing when I fed her, so she's just continuing on doing that. She has her fangs in both of the crickets, and her venom is going to immobilize them, and also she's going to put in enzymes that's going to liquefy the inside of the body, and then she'll just suck out the insides, and it'll go in like straws into her sucking stomach. And on the back of her, she has the abdomen. That's where the silk tubes are, and the book lungs, which are really primitive lungs. But her spinneret she uses, the silk comes out and then it hardens when it hits the air. And she's just more or less building a little welcome mat. There's not much to work on right now as far as a home for her. I managed to take out the log that was in there leaning against the glass, and I also took out 2 of the leaves. So I pretty much destroyed her home. And these pink-toes, they like to live, they're arboreal, they like to live up in trees. They'll take leaves, and with their silk, they'll wrap the leaf around them and make a home with an entrance and an exit. Right now, this one spends a lot of time on the ground and also up on the glass. So you'll notice the 2 crickets that she has in her fangs right now. So these females, tarantulas usually live for about 20 years as a female and about 5 or 6 as a male. So if you're a tarantula, you'd want to be a female, definitely. And you notice the dark body, it's got some different color hues on the back of it, on the carapace and the abdomen. But you notice the ends of the legs are like a pink in color. They can be yellow, they can be different light colors. And you notice how she's working those spinnerets. They work independent of each other, each with silk coming out, and she just puts it where she wants to, and she does this all by feel. I've had this one for about 14 months now. It's shed one time for me. Usually they'll shed a lot more when they're younger, and they'll shed a lot less as they get older. And they do that to grow and also to renew body parts, like maybe a leg that broke or something like that, a new one will come back. So I'm going to try and get a little bit closer here. And notice the water dish, I've got a sponge in there that you want that if you have crickets in there, because if the crickets go to take a drink, sometimes they'll drown if they can't get out of the water. They're not very smart. You'll notice the carapace on the back, it's kind of like a blue-gray color. It's like a turtle shell, and when they get ready to molt, that will split, and they'll lay on their back, and that'll split, and a new tarantula will come out of that area. She'll pull her legs out. And if you watch my other video on my rose hair tarantula, Otis, I've got 3 videos on there when she molted. And I named her Otis after someone that I knew that passed away. So, and it turned out to be a female, so I thought, what the heck. So this one's just going to keep working on it. on its web. And in the meantime, she's probably sucking out the insides of the crickets. So I hope this is a nice close-up for you. You see the crickets there and the fangs. So if you have any questions or comments, feel free. I'm a docent at a zoo in the area, and there's one tarantula over there and 3 snakes that we work with, and hedgehogs, different kinds of animals, rabbits. You know, it's a petting area. I can answer some questions if I know. So thanks for stopping.